He gets up there, he's like, oh crap.
It's like farther down there.
Like most cats, and he's like, "Yeah, help me."
Okay, come on. I've had some real bad dice rolls here. I'm owed a good one.
Let's get it.
What did you get? A 10. 10? Yeah. Plus all of your bonuses, it's a 10?
That's a 10.
He rolled a 4 plus 6.
Yeah, plus a 6. You're telling it.
Well, boys, I'm
For
getting
his
grabbed
attack.
out of the air.
Yeah.
His attack, right? You're talking about. Yeah.
The crab lunges up and grabs your sticks. Yeah, spins me around. New dice.
He's got a whole bunch right here.
Yeah.
Take whatever you want.
I feel like every time you've tried to attack, it's been like...
Oh, yeah.
Except you got one nat 20 and then the damage was low.
I think I used all my luck right there.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
All right. So it doesn't hit, but everything is successful. Let me make a dexterity saving throw.
Good. That's
So roll
So you
that
gain
20
10.
and roll and
What's your
add
dex?
plus 5.
A saving throw?
Yes. Saving throws are like against you, so something might bad happen.
Cool. Oh,
there we go.
Sorry, I got an 18 plus 5.
All right, perfect. Yeah, you succeed then. So it could have been very bad for you.
That was just
jumping down
Kogi
or
giving me a little.
Well, because I mean, you are a very athletic creature, so I think it's pretty fair that you'd have a chance to just kind of maneuver your way out of the situation. As you swung down, you saw its tentacles flip upwards and like reach for you, but knowing this was coming, with your quick reaction, you were able to just like stick your staff onto its head without causing damage, but you were just able to stick it on its head, and you like lunged yourself, rolled off of its back, and landed behind him on the front of the boat. So now you are pincering him.
Ooh.
It is Abar's turn.
It's great. The perfect plan.
You guys are saying
There's
that.
still
I'm like,
one-
yeah, I'm just behind him now.
There's still one slug, right?
Yep. Right in front of you.
I'm gonna slide over past the front mast there and go to the side.
What, you're gonna go this way?
Yeah,
Okay.
and then go to talk to the big dude.
Okay. So you
Talk
kind
to
of-
the big dude.
Yeah,
You're gonna talk to him?
Yeah, with
Hey, buddy, how's it going?
yeah, with my
Have you
my
tried to
very
befriend
persuasive
this-
axe.
Just talk about friend this guy.
Oh, yeah. You're gonna talk to him with your axe.
So yeah, swing with my great axe. Fuck. Damn it! Oh wait. So
You can have
3.
a saving throw if you want.
Yeah, well, it's 3 plus 6 is 9, so I'll have to roll.
That
works.
What did I say? 11.
Yeah.
11.
Plus 2 is
11 to attack.
Yeah.
It does not hit.
Fuck.
So as you
Damn.
kind of like swing your axe through, he swings his arm backwards.
You're done with that one?
As your axe is like swinging forwards, his oppressive giant like claw flings down and slams your axe into the ground, and he just kind of turns at you face to face. You smell this disgusting rotting fish smell that's just like in your face as it screams and its tentacles flick and some goo just like slips onto your face.
Gross. No, he gave me a bardic inspiration, which I get to add a d6 to attack rolls and stuff. I wasted it. Or I used it. Just so I knew I had it. He like
because I gave it to him.
once I use it, it's gone. Gone.
You can add it to one ability check,
one.
attack roll, or
So you can give me
saving.
another. You can keep giving them out. But it was at one time.
So the slug is now going to attack the Chul again. As its kind of underside is exposed, the slug kind of sees its chance to just kind of get at some of like the meatiness of it, and it lunges its tongue forwards. All of its eyes are still kind of like glowing with this opaqueness.
Yeah, get him, slug.
The slug
Yeah,
goes
get him, buddy. Not even our friend, but he's helping out.
So it hits, the slug kind of like, its tongue lunges forward and grabs, and you just hear the Chul as it just like gets hit by this tongue. The tongue just pierces, you hear a crunching noise, and then we'll see.
I should have brought those things. The conditions I had for that thing.
No, it's 1d8, that's my bad.
Can you 3D print dice? Would they work?
Debatable.
Yeah.
How heavy they might be. Because everything I print has a slight like lip to it.
Yeah,
It feels
there's
weird.
oh yeah.
Yeah, that's where we're sitting. So kind of
All right.
slowly squish down a little bit.
Oh, you'd have like a little lip.
So
on
getting
the
into its
outside of the
underbelly, you hear the crunching noise as a little bit of acid from the mouth like slips into the body, dripping from like the wound that's there as the tongue is just kind of, you see like goo just or like something coming through the tongue as it's like feeding the slug, and it just lumps and lumps as
Ew.
as the chol just kind of is like screaming and writhing in a little bit of pain.
Did it do that when it hit me?
Huh?
Did it do that when it hit me?
There wasn't enough time. Phil came over and like
I cut the, he didn't have enough time to stay attached.
Oh, all right. And that was also like the soft underbelly of the creature.
Got it.
So you're just a tough minotaur, so it's not able to like pierce through
It's just like,
fully. Yeah, you flexed your pecs, and it was like,
Yeah.
all right. And
not
it's now,
today.
it's Edmund's turn. Edmund
Take
is
nap.
going to.
Edmund, use sleep.
Yeah. Edmund is going to attempt to use Firebolt.
Oh, thank God.
So.
Firebolt is like direct. Fireball is an area
It's
effect.
gonna hit you in the horn.
All right. So.
Fireball is like an area effect. So it's like
Oh.
a 20-foot radius.
Just drop it down.
The boat is on fire.
Ooh. It does not save itself. So. Let me see. Please tell me what I'm supposed to do. 1 to 10. Okay. Where's my D10?
Do you need more dice?
Yes, it's my D10. Okay.
Dun, dun, dun.
Not very effective. All right. So Edmund kind of just like pulls his hand forward and just like underballs like a little like bolt of fire that just like shoots out from his sleeve, and actually hits the chol right in the side of the face, causing some like scarring and singeing on the side of its face for only 5 damage. But
There we go.
Ooh.
What was that?
Lucky rolls. Edmund is still like, you can see him getting drowsier and drowsier as he's now on all threes, but he's awake.
Edmund, wake up, wake up.
Oh, it's just so tiring.
The chol is still trying to get its food, and it is now currently being bit by the slug, so he is going to attack the slug.
It's got disadvantage, just so you know.
Yep. No, he doesn't have disadvantage.
Yeah, because I've used Vicious Mockery.
Oh, right. I was like, I thought you were saying because he was flanking. I was like, he's not your ally. That doesn't count.
No.
Okay, yeah. So his attack did not. He went to swing down, but being distracted by so many different angles, he's just getting confused on which target he wants to attack the most. It's difficult for him to discern which is the biggest threat. So he just swings down trying to hit the slug, but the slug is able to just like kind of like squish its way to the side as it gets slammed by the. It doesn't get slammed, I guess, by the claw. It's now Phil's turn.
Okay. I just want to make sure.
You can keep doing Vicious Mockery if you want.
I know, but I
It's
just...
working.
Okay. I was gonna send
Think of a
that.
joke before you say it, though.
Yeah, so then I'll just use Vicious Mockery again. Okay. And then...
DC 14 Wisdom for you.
Yeah, for
Huh?
you.
Oh, my bad. He succeeds.
Got over 14.
It's 17.
So
Okay.
succeed. So it's half, right?
So half damage.
Let's
Or does he
Let's
just
see.
not have disadvantage or something?
see.
Oh.
It must succeed on a saving throw or take 1d4. So if it otherwise... So, no, I think it's just fine. So he doesn't take any.
What,
You
what,
can still try, though.
what do you say anyway?
I guess you couldn't take the heat!
Yeah. God damn it. Yeah, and as you say that, he just like looks at you and like spits in your direction. And, like this giant like lump of you as you see it flying through the air. It's just like chunks of meat from the slugs before,
Yeah.
and it just smells disgusting. And it lands right at your feet,
Do you have
and just
anything
like
else?
steaming in the air. You're like, "Ugh," you kind of gag a little bit.
And then as a bonus action, I'm going to give Savette Bardic Inspiration.
Okay.
What does that do for me?
So then when I give you Bardic Inspiration, you get
The extra dice.
an extra dice that gives you one ability. You can add it to one ability check, attack, roll, or saving throw.
Yeah. So basically, you'll roll your d20 and then add whatever that roll is.
Oh,
And you can choose too.
Thank
so
you.
if you roll really,
I see that.
if you roll really high, you don't have to use it.
oh, you can use it whenever.
You use it whenever you want.
Oh,
You don't have to
sweet.
use it on the next turn.
Yep.
Like 3 sessions later, I'm still holding.
10
Well, no, it's 10 minutes. So
10 minutes?
Yeah.
So make a Constitution saving throw.
Glom, you throw up in your mouth.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh,
17.
All right, you succeed. So the smell is disgusting, and you do feel it kind of come up in your throat.
Not today.
Yeah, but you're able to just kind of swallow it as you're about, because you know that Savet needs your bardic inspiration, so now you can go ahead and sing
I
your
go.
bardic inspiration.
Savet, use. I suck at this, but I do this every time. Okay, and just like, quit clawing around and hit him.
All right. So now, Lothric is like, you guys are doing it, boys. We're almost out here. He's still piloting the ship. Savet. He's not a POS, just so you know. Just to be clear again, that you guys would probably get in a huge mess of trouble if somebody wasn't controlling the ship right
all
now.
good.
So it's now Savet's turn. You're up against a very healthy slug.
Stop flying around, he said. Okay.
In your desperation to prove him wrong, you are now inspired.
Yeah, I inspired you through mockery.
Yep. I'll prove to you, half-elf.
Natural one. Damn it.
That's what's gonna happen. I feel it.
I guess so. We're right there. I guess I'm just gonna take a swing at her.
You want to get closer?
Yeah, you probably have to jump like a couple squares, but that's fine. I'll let you do it.
Okay, that's fine.
Does he have advantage?
Yep.
Okay, you have advantage.
I have advantage?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, you're flanking
He's
with
now
me.
being flanked.
Cool.
So roll twice and you get higher.
Oh, nat 20.
Inspiration.
Didn't even have to use it.
I needed it.
So now you can use it on your damage roll, can't you?
Not
Or is
yet.
it- Oh, attack.
Not yet. He's got to be higher level. So you roll your d6.
Yeah, +4, huh?
5.
9.
Double it.
Cool.
Double.
18.
Oh, you double?
Because you
Oh, you doubled the dice.
You can. So I'll let you choose. You can either double what you rolled there, or
Yeah.
you roll twice. You rolled really high.
Let's double it.
Yeah. So 10 plus
+4.
plus 4.
14.
14.
I
Damn.
got one.
All right. So yeah.
That
So
one.
what? So what were you doing? You were just gonna swing your quarterstaff at it again?
I'm just swinging the quarterstaff. I was thinking I'm kind of swinging at his leg, like
Yeah.
one of his back legs.
Okay.
'Cause that's where I'm assuming it's sort of, because he's looking at the slug right now, right?
Yeah.
And spitting.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm just gonna right in his leg, you
In his
know?
butt.
Yeah, right in his butt. Just boop. There you go, bud. And then I'm gonna follow that up with a bonus attack. Well, I guess what happens to his.
Yeah,
whatever,
so
doesn't matter.
as you swing at its leg, and because it's a crit, I'll give it a little bit of flavor. So, as you like swing at its back leg, you leaped over like the ledge, and using that momentum, you just like kind of like spun and used your quarterstaff, swung super hard at its leg, breaking some of the crustaceous like shell off of the outside, exposing some of its meaty, juicy insides. Doing so, you see it like scream into the air as it's like its tentacles flipping and everything again. It's screaming and clicking and snapping its claws. But it just like kind of like falls forward a little bit, like kind of in like a kneeling state as its two front legs kneel back on like the ankles, and its back leg on the right side is useless.
Sick. I'm gonna do a bonus action. I'm gonna do an unarmed strike.
Okay,
So
right in the asshole.
yeah, pretty much a 14 plus 5. I got a 19.
All right, hits.
Cool, and then a D4.
What are you doing for? What are you doing? Arms.
Yeah, because I have that as a bonus attack.
Oh, sweet, sorry.
I use the monk weapon.
Yep.
3, and then
Your d4. So you got 3 plus 3.
cool.
6 damage.
6
damage.
Nice.
I'm just gonna dig my hand right into the meat.
There it is.
Get to the meat.
There it is.
All right, so yeah, it's like you dig your hand in and just like grab its muscle, kind of like pulling on it. You hear it like screaming again as it's like limping forward, trying to get your hand out of its shell. It does take you did like 20 points of damage that round, so.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah, no, not a problem. Look at this.
The bard. The bard.
All right, it is now Abar's turn.
Yeah.
So you also have advantage.
Advantage. I don't have to reckless anymore. Sweet. 12. Okay, 12 was higher, so 12 plus 6 is 18.
Nice.
Nice hits.
Nice. 11 +4 is 15, +2 for rage, so 17 damage.
17 damage. Oh, you guys are taking some fun.
What are you doing over there?
It's a D12.
I want to use a
We're
D12.
literally just ripping its legs off, like eating them.
That's right.
We're having crab tonight.
I didn't even like fish. Just insults him as he's dying.
He's in pretty bad shape right now. So I'm sorry. Explain to me again how you were hitting him.
I'll go up to the other leg since he's basically
the other leg?
since he's like him and I are flanking him and his like butts between us. I'll just take up his other to go for his other leg.
For the
then.
same
Okay.
side.
Other side.
Other side.
Like,
All right. So I'll say that you
on his other side.
your axe swings in and it does crack the crustaceous exterior as it enters his skin. You see juices and just meat flying out from where the crust was. Some of it smacks you in the face, but like you're just kind of in your barbaric like anger, and it's like you just keep pushing and pushing and pushing as you're able to just like slice it further into his leg. It's not off, but it is like deep into his leg.
Yeah.
So now it is a slug's turn. The slug is just going to continue to try and like suck some of his juices out, but he will have to roll in a success, and it succeeds.
Nice. Slug, how do you want to do this?
So it takes 3 damage.
Slug kills it.
Yeah, Slug's the true hero.
Slug turns around, it's just like, what?
You want to go?
All right, so now it is Edmund's turn. Edmund is going to. Let's see.
He's gonna take the anchor again and just crush the other legs.
Just drops it though. Just goes through the boat completely. Now you're safe.
Oh no! Did I do that?
Where'd you get the picture for the?
So these are monsters from the monster manual. So I just find the images online, and then I just edit colors and stuff in Photoshop if I want to, or like add different things to them.
Dope as shit.
The slugs I drew. The slugs is something that I drew.
Oh, that's
right.
cool.
That's
Yeah.
right. I do remember those
that's
now.
awesome.
Thank you. But mm,
He doesn't have me 3D print the monsters anymore because he wants them to be a surprise.
that was a big part of it. Yeah.
Good idea.
That's
You're
why
at home,
I
just
just
prepare
3D printed the bases.
The bases. No,
Yeah.
that's smart. That's smart.
Okay, so he's gonna just launch another firebolt. I was looking into one of his
Which are a
other
lot more. It's a lot more detailed when you can see a picture of it. It's like okay, which we can do theater of the mind stuff, which it's fine. But yeah,
The what?
But I don't-
theater of the mind.
It's like kind of hard sometimes.
You can
Even if
describe. You just
Oh, yeah.
imagine it.
Yeah.
even if I explain like perfectly, like I know like not everybody's like can picture it, so it's like it's fun to
Yeah,
just
all good. Oh, I like it. That's great.
So let's see. 16, it does not succeed. So he gets a fireball right to the freaking face again. As Edmund just like takes his other hand and lunges it forward, another fireball shoots out, going right towards his like falling face as he's been both of his legs are just been maimed. And that's gonna do 10 fire damage.
I want all. I
Oh,
want,
he's doing that as he's like on all three. He's like,
Yeah.
I want all of your like things to be jokes.
Puns.
You
Yeah.
actually you transform me into a comedian instead of a musician. Oh.
So Edmund launches the fireball forward, it hits the troll in the face again, and it's one of his tentacles just singe off and just fall to the ground.
Sick.
And he's just kind of screaming.
Calamari.
That's what I was thinking too.
Yeah, and then so as he does so, you see him, he's just like, fireball. He falls asleep.
Ah,
Yeah, so he's onto the ground sleeping. You can hear him snoring as Dewey crawls out of his sleeve and is pushing on his chest. So you see little Dewey here.
it's like the
trying to wake him
anime, like a little snot bubble keeps going.
Yeah. All right, it is now the Chol's turn. The Chol, just seething in anger at his legs being taken out, is gonna just like scurry off of some of his little tendril legs in the front to like spin his body around, and he's gonna attack Abar.
Nice. Yeah, bring it. Bring it.
All right, it's 14
17. Oh, damn
plus 6.
That hits.
All right. So you need to do a
Uh-oh.
saving. You need a. It doesn't say what kind of saving throw. It's grappling.
Oh, he's trying to grapple me?
Yeah. Well, he's not
Uh,
trying. It's just part of his attack. So
So would that be?
is it
it's
just
14? So just roll a d20 and then use like I think you just use isn't it
Strength?
strength or dex? Did you
Stre-
say? Or
it's-
just strength.
well, yeah, so we can either do you can
Well,
either
you would probably use strength anyways.
yeah, strength or do you want to do like athletics
No, I would do strength
Okay,
because
fine.
he hit you.
All good.
So
Hey, 9.
9. No,
bar's not
does
in
not.
there.
So you do not succeed. So as he reaches back, you see like a scowl in his like face as like his tentacles are just like curled back, and his like claw just reaches forward, lunges towards you, and pinches you and grabs you like right at the torso as it picks you up. Your arms like, stuck at the side. And you just feel like these like spikes that are in its pincers just piercing your skin and pulling into you as you take.
20 damage. I'm ready to like it half. Unless there's like acid and shit, then I'm open as well.
You get 15 points of damage. So what do you get? You do
half.
Okay, so you do.
You got so
7,
many.
right? Or 8. You do 8. Yeah, so you do 8 points of damage.
Back to where you were at the beginning of the fight.
And now it also gets a chance to use another attack. So on
This
the
is like bops me over the head with his claw.
All right, so make a Constitution saving throw.
Me?
Yep.
Fuck. Constitution's good.
Yeah, you're good.
17.
There we go.
All right, yeah, you succeed. So as the tentacles kind of like reach out and like inject themselves into like the bleeding holes that are around you, you feel this like this intense searing pain being injected into you as like the meat on your body just starts to like feel rotten and like you start to like get nauseous, but you're able to just like you like scream out in a rage and like the blood starts to pump faster. It pushes the poison back out of those holes, and you just kind of like shrug it off as you're just like pissed at this creature.
Stupid thing.
Yeah, it is now Phil's turn again.
Okay.
My head hurts.
So I'm gonna take
Superhero,
out
bro.
my long sword.
I'm
and
losing blood.
I'm gonna run up, and I'm gonna come and swing at the claw that is holding Abar.
Okay, so you're gonna want to be mindful.
Yeah.
Because he's like turned.
Yeah.
All right, so you have an advantage.
Okay.
The first one was a 12?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
So then what's the
What are you hitting him with?
short
Short sword?
Long sword.
Long sword?
Took my long sword out. 13.
To hit?
Yeah.
It does not hit. So as you like swing forward, your sword just kind of like bounces off of like the hard exterior of the shell. You must have just hit it in just the right spot when it's its thickest. And it bounces right back off of its shell as like it just kind of like squeezes Abar a little bit harder. And then, do you want to use bonus action or anything?
Yeah. Let's see. I could do.
Matthew, you can help yourself to these two.
Is that slug still alive?
Oh,
Yes.
I didn't know I could have 2 weapons.
It's you guys haven't touched it. It's been hit
2-weapon
once
fighting is.
Oh,
by the ice shard from
then we're
it.
good.
So that's
We're good.
Yeah. What is 2 weapons?
We take out the monster, and then it's just the slug.
Can
It's all
can I
out.
technically have my short sword and my long sword in my hand?
Yeah.
Hold on a second. Do whatever, but you already did your action, so I think that. Hold on,
Oh.
No, hold on, I gotta search wrong thing. You gonna cast a spell or something?
Yeah. So what I'll do is I will. What can I do?
You what?
Bonus action?
Oh yeah, dude.
Use healing word again. Yeah, that's what I'll do. So to Abar, I'm going to use healing word again.
Okay. Go ahead.
Yay!
So that's a D4 plus 4. 6. So you get 6
Oh,
back.
cool.
All right. Now it's Lothric's turn. Lothric is like, "You're almost done, boys. I can see it in its eyes." Svet's turn.
Oh, you do have 2-weapon fighting.
Yeah.
Take the dash action to attack a light weapon you're holding in hand. Use a bonus action. So you use your bonus action to use the other one, but you don't add your ability modifier to the damage.
Well, so I'm just gonna do another
Oh,
quarterstaff.
If you did
So if I
short
did
sword, it'd just
short
be.
So if I did short sword, it would just be regular.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
But you have an
It would
advantage
just
as well.
be the
so-
D6.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Come on, baby.
Yeah.
So that's trash.
You don't add your ability modifier to the damage of the bonus attack unless the modifier is.
17 plus 6.
So
Alright,
like
hit.
for my long sword, if I would.
Cool.
Is my long sword a? What
Oh,
is
and I have that little guy still.
it?
Cool.
Light is long. Is a long sword a light weapon?
12.
12 damage.
Yeah, I
think
think
so.
Well, 12 plus 4.
I mean, that would make
Oh,
sense if I was
16
like a rapier and a
damage,
dagger.
yeah.
Jeez.
And then when can I use
Long
this?
sword might be
I
lower.
can use this to add.
Abilities and attack, but you can't use it on damage yet.
Okay.
So,
Cool.
You hit 14, you said?
16.
16.
Yeah.
Damn. Oh, this thing is in bad shape. All right,
It's
so
not dead yet. That's
yeah, you swing your quarterstaff forward again as it's kind of focused on these two holding A-bar. You smash your you like kind of like lean forward and smash your quarterstaff on like its spinal area.
Sweet.
Being a crustacean, it doesn't have exactly a spine, but it does have like a very, you know,
It's got a nervous system.
yeah, a very important component in its back. So as you hit it, it just kind of like you see that it like paralyzes its back end,
We have a
and with its
fucking
legs
book in
already
front of us,
being
Brandon.
weakened, like blood and just guts pouring out of the two wounds in its legs. It takes a ton of damage. And now it is A-Bar's turn.
My turn again.
You're grappled currently, so you know. So you can try and get out of it.
I cannot.
it's
I
a-
don't have the option to swing my weapon then.
No, you're grappled.
Okay.
So you have to escape a DC 14 again.
Oh, it's not even contested. You're just gonna have a DC for it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's how this attack works.
All right, that's fine. I'm going to, so that's the only thing I can really do, right? I'm gonna have DC 14 strength.
Yep.
Saving throw, or just like,
It's considered a saving throw, yeah. But
or because I get extra bonuses for saving throws.
okay, go ahead, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes, sir.
20
Is that
total.
due to like an ability or something?
Well, just like like when I'm proficient with strength saving
Oh, okay,
throws.
okay, yeah.
20 total.
20. All right, you escape. So as you just like the rage inside of you, as like it's just got mortally wounded by the back end of it. It's kind of like screaming in pain. Its like arms kind of go limp for a little bit, and you take advantage of that moment as you just like shove the claws to the side of yourself, allowing you to drop down back onto the deck. And then yeah, so you want to use a bonus action? Is that an action? I guess I don't
That'd
know.
probably be an action.
Yeah. So do you want to use bonus action or anything?
I don't have any bonus. I'm not cool like the rest of these guys. The bonus action, I don't think.
You want to move or anything?
I would. I don't think these abilities are wrong.
Okay.
But yeah, that's
All right.
all I got.
It is now the slug's turn. The slug, the slug, kind of like seeing everything that's going on, is actually going to start to move away from the ship. He's just kind of like got his feed of everything, so he is now just trying to get back.
Fine, good riddance.
Edmund's turn, but Edmund is sleeping,
No.
so we all know how this could go.
Do you roll to break sleep or no?
Hmm?
Do you roll to break the sleep or is it
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah. After, though, at the end of his turn.
That's fine.
Oh.
I don't remember what rule we set for that.
Bad news for
Did you?
All right.
I'm gonna get hit by a fireball.
Weird. Brandon fell asleep.
You actually got pretty lucky with this one. All right, so with this one, he falling asleep, he just is like prestidigitation, and he like reaches forward as his arm like pulls up. Let me just kind of read a little bit here. Okay, so like there's just like this weird smell all of a sudden that smells like just intense like lavender odor. Like everything just smells good to you all of a sudden,
Yeah.
and it's just like a little plume in front of you. And like for a second, everything just like feels better and everything looks nice, and it's just like you have a better outlook on the entire situation.
I just got high really quick.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, right? So,
What
like,
did he
everything is just like nice all of a sudden.
Okay.
What did he cast?
Prestidigitation.
Oh, he cleaned you. You're just like that's a prestidigitation.
He does not wake up either. So now it's the,
So what did he do?
He
so it's
cast.
called prestidigitation. I mean, there's a lot.
I
to
can.
it.
I can just bring it up
Basically,
here.
you can produce like an effect to somebody that isn't damaging or like.
So I just smell like
So yeah,
just kinda like,
so essentially, it's great for wizards who want to like coerce somebody, or if they want to like
Oh,
scare
yeah.
somebody. I can use prestidigitation to create like a giant shadow on the wall, so the thing like maybe like goblins are scared of it or something like.
so I just smell lavender everywhere.
Yeah, you just smell really good lavender, and
Okay.
like everything just kind of like looks a little nicer. And you're just
Oh,
like,
Bright
That's nice.
colors.
Yeah.
You were about to throw up from the smell.
Yeah, I know. It's really good.
All right,
You need
so
this, buddy.
the Chola is going to try and use its pincers again to. It's going to make 2 pincer attacks towards Abar and then also towards Phil. So 1 towards Abar, 1 towards Phil.
Okay, grab us both.
All right, so the first one was not a success. It was only a 9, and the second one was a 21. So Phil.
Yeah, no,
As you're confused by Abar was able to just kind of dodge the pincer attack because he's kind of paying attention after just breaking free. You
I'm
having to
so,
smell
yeah.
the lavender, you were a little distracted. Just you're like,
Smell the roses.
you're like, what the heck is going on? And all of a sudden, this claw just reaches forward and grabs you really tight. Doing 2d. All right, doing 12 bludgeoning damage.
Oof.
Oh God.
Good thing he's almost dead.
So am I.
What are you at?
7.
Oh boy. All right, so now top of the thing, it's your turn again.
Okay, so what can I do?
Wait, actually, sorry. It's supposed to make a DC 14 saving throw as well.
Or,
So just so use
Oh.
your strength modifier and your DC or your.
oh,
D20.
so shouldn't it be in the one? Oh, can you do it? Okay, never mind.
Or
Go ahead.
DC. No.
Yeah, use a D20.
D20. Okay.
Yep, and you just have to roll higher than a 14 plus your strength modifier.
Yeah. No.
So you are now grappled by the creature as well.
Okay.
All right, so now it's Phil's turn. You're grappled. You can try and get out, or you can kind of just like pass your turn. You don't take any damage right now. If he dies this next turn, you'll live. If you're not,
You'll
he
live.
might kill you.
That's a lot of pressure over
But
there.
He won't die. You'll be unconscious.
you'll also you have
There's
the
a lot of
ability to like.
Oh.
You,
Well,
you
okay.
have your mouth. Your mouth is your biggest weapon.
Yeah, I know. So let's keep it going. Vicious mockery. Let's go again.
All right, go for it.
DC 14 is what you don't roll. He does.
Oh, I don't. Wait, I do or no?
He does.
Okay.
Failed.
Wisdom. So
So,
yeah.
yeah. So say what you want to say.
Okay. So I just go.
You guys are grappling. Like,
I just go. Is this the bitch you got? Wimp.
and then A
3.
kills him.
Oh, God.
That'd be nice.
Kills him.
Very close.
Oh, and he's got disadvantage on his next attack if he survives that long.
All right, so he's just feeling very defeated overall. He thought he was coming up here for lunch, got a good fill of his belly, trying to eat some more, is being attacked by a group of people
Should have left him alone.
who now find him to be puny, and he doesn't hear what you say, but he can sense it. And he just knows. He knows this is a downward fight at this point, and his enthusiasm is depleting quickly, which releases some tension in his muscles, allowing him to bleed out a little bit more.
Okay.
He takes some psychic damage, but he's very low.
Okay.
I never feel insecure.
He's like, no, I'm not.
Lothric's turn as he's just like jumping in the air, like, yeah!
Vicious mockery.
It is now the bet's turn.
Okay, quarterstaff.
Yeah.
Oh.
17.
All right, hits, dude.
Cool.
Knock him out. Kill him.
A 12
Nice.
plus 16.
All right, how do you want to do this? He's
Why-
dead. He's dying. So
wait, why
explain how
was
you
it-
want to kill him.
Why was it that much?
Because you double this, right?
No, it's one in crits.
Oh,
it'd
okay.
just be-
Well,
it's
I
the-
lied then.
It'd be 10.
Still,
It's
still.
dead.
Just
Still
checking.
dead.
Yeah.
He was that close.
Yeah.
Well, technically, I lied then the last time too. So you have to take 6 out of it. So
Oh, I didn't know that.
because I doubled it
Well,
last
so what's your
time
damage
too.
now?
So this is 10.
He's still dead. So even if I took away last time,
Oh, cool.
Still-
Sweet. Well, I'm gonna run up his back, right?
okay.
I'm gonna run up there, just right there. I'm gonna pull my quarterstaff out real slow.
Are you walking?
I'm just like, yeah. It's already out technically, but I put it away. But
Just
now
for
I'm
dramatic
taking it out again.
And I'm just looking at him like, okay, why are you taking so long? Please do this.
Yeah.
He's actually his.
I'm like,
I'm gonna do like a weird rodeo backflip thing.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna come down with the quarterstaff right into his noggin and just drive him into the ground. Take him all the
Okay.
way down.
So you're just gonna like a flip and then just like drive your quarterstaff down.
A rodeo.
Rodeo.
Flip with a 360 in it.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. Bring him down.
parkours off his claw
Yeah,
and just like
exactly.
flips around.
I'm gonna make you make an acrobatics check for that.
Oh, right.
You're still gonna kill him, but
Oh, that's
pretty
the wrong
dramatic.
dice.
It was like you got the saving throw.
Well, there we go. I got a 20 on
All right,
that
yeah.
one. I did.
All right, so as you
Nimble.
as you do this, like your staff just comes pummeling down on his head, driving his head forwards, his hand still in the air, releases Phil as Phil just like falls to like the ship, like on your ass, just like falling. You
Just
catch
fall,
yourself,
yep.
like you didn't take any damage, you're okay. But the head is just slammed into the ground, crushed as the skull breaks open. The tentacles like twitch and like excel for a second, and then just slowly just like stop, and you just see him like twitching. The ooze from its brain, its eyes pop out, and it's just bloody all over, like the just meat, blood, and crust all over the deck.
My
As the
rage
bet's
ended.
standing on top of him with his quarterstaff just right through the skull,
I
and
win.
is now dead.
Sweet.
My rage ends if I don't take damage or do an attack. Oh, you know what? I had advantage on all those. Fuck.
Gotta know your abilities, man. Damn it. It's okay, I don't. Sometimes too. So, there's still a slug left, so I'm still considering this active battle. Actually, it's Abar's turn, so.
Remember, it's leaving.
Was it leaving?
It was leaving. It's
Oh,
full.
I was
so.
It was leaving.
I mean, you don't know that it's full, but
Yeah.
you saw it disengage, basically.
So it's sneaking away.
But you are a Minotaur barbarian, so maybe.
Ah, meat.
Rage.
Well, yeah. Sure, I'll go ahead over there and hit it. My rage ended,
Yeah.
but yeah.
You're gonna run over there and hit it.
Yeah, we'll hit
All right, take an attack. I'm gonna give you an advantage on this one.
it. Ooh, good.
Good.
Oh, not good.
Oh my
What'd you get?
What was that first one? Was 6?
Yeah.
6 plus
no,
6?
No. It was this, wasn't it?
Oh, wait.
Wasn't it 9?
We'll go with it.
And then
That's fine, yeah.
15.
I thought it was
15. It hits.
Sweet. Nice. 7 plus 4, 11. 11 damage.
All right. So as you swing down forwards, you
killed
just
Abar.
chop like the tail end of it off. So like it just like grabs the end of the slug and it's just like is like squeals and like a bit of like acid seeps out the back. It's still trying to slither over the edge.
Okay.
It is now the slug's turn. The slug just plops off of the lands into the
Damn it.
water.
I dive after it.
You
It
guys
was
hear, like,
leaving, and you're just like,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna
Yeah.
fuck you up real quick. Get out of here.
as you guys hear just
I actually didn't know
like,
it was leaving. Well, like,
big,
Abar
like,
probably didn't know
little
it was
plop
leaving.
into the water below. All right.
Okay.
Oh, victory! That thing.
Can't believe you did it. You guys that was pretty good. I don't know if you guys did it intentionally, but keeping that slug alive, big deal.
I did after I noticed that the slugs all
Turn around.
turned around and disengaged us. I'm like, oh yeah, gonna just stay here, little guy.
I was just glad they were attacking because I was like,
Yeah.
dude, I'm not hitting the slug. There's no way I'm hitting this thing now either.
The slugs were surprisingly had a lot of health. I'm like, oh fuck. this
Yeah, I
is
know.
fucking bad.
All right, Edmund is waking up now as Dewey finally like goes inside and just like bites his arm. And, what happened? It's, oh boy, what a mess. He just sees everything just kind of.
Am I still affected by the lavender?
Everything still smells good.
Okay. I'm like,
Honestly, it just it could clean you
No,
and
I
make
just
stuff
go,
smell good.
why did you guys smell lavender?
Nah, I
Smells like shit in here.
Everything reeks.
Are you sure that wasn't lavender?
Or Phil just like likes the smell. I'm like, what the fuck's wrong with you?
Like,
You hear Lothric at the front of the ship or the back of the ship just kind of saying like, "Bravo, boys! I would have helped, but I hope you can understand that we were in dire danger without this ship being under control."
Lothric,
He then crashes into something.
could you imagine? Is it edible?
Is what edible? The creatures?
Yeah.
I would suppose so. I mean, I don't see why not. We could try it. Do you have any knowledge of different seafoods before? I've never encountered one of these.
I don't eat
I've
fish.
never been on a boat.
I don't know what it was, so maybe you could.
Yeah.
You can do another Arcana check. to
yeah,
see
can
if
I
it's
do an Arcana check?
The vet throws out.
Yeah, just immediately.
Then we can try and eat after this if they're fucking done, and then
Well, let me look. Hold on.
Sell the meat. Sell the meat.
12.
12.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. So you know that you can harvest pieces of this, and they probably would go for a pretty penny since it is such like a mythical creature that you guys have encountered.
Sick.
You also know that like it is it's not of like the normal living plane. This is something that has been created by other creatures that has just kind of become its own thing as
Yeah.
it bred and gone through time. So you're not sure if it's edible or if it would be poisonous to human beings. Its diet is mostly acid slugs, which gives
Okay.
you a suggestion that
Yeah.
it might be tainted, but you do know that it's valuable.
Okay, so I'll go. We probably don't want to eat it because it just eats those slugs that we fought.
Yeah.
But
It starts to like sink
we
down.
can definitely cut off pieces of it and sell it.
The claws.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
Huge claws, yeah.
Let's cut off the claws.
All right, yeah, I'll let you guys do that. So,
So in the comparison, like how big is the claw?
I know, I'm thinking of it
If
like
it picks
like
up,
a giant
picks up
claw on your
Amar, it's like a
back.
55-gallon barrel then, right?
well, so it's a large creature. So its claws are probably about like 3-4 feet.
Okay.
So we're looking at like this tall, just like
Jesus
just
Christ.
one side of it, and they're probably about like 2 feet across. So when they're closed anyway, So they're very large.
Okay.
The meat will probably spoil before you're able to sell them, but you'll have the carapace of the creature.
Yeah.
So.
So we'll cut the claws and keep the claws for cells.
Sick.
Is anybody writing that down?
I'll write that down.
Yeah.
Chul claws times 2.
Do we have like one of those
Jewel
forks, like when
carapace.
you eat crabs, like to like pick all the meat out? You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Like just the shell.
It's just Abar with his axe.
Here you go, Abra. We got like 5 days to go, bud. You got something to do though.
Chol carapace. How do you spell carapace?
C-A.
Rapace.
C.
I don't even know what carapace is. That's the first time I've ever heard that word.
Insects have it.
I think it's a
I'm
word
assuming
It's like they don't have a skeleton.
right?
If they don't have a skeleton, it's pretty.
Or exoskeleton.
That's
basically an
what it is.
exoskeleton.
That's what it is.
Okay.
Different
I'm
term.
logging that one in my head to just pull up in a
Carapace.
random conversation.
Sweet.
Oh, the carapace of these ants. Like, oh,
Well,
this guy knows about an ant. Like what?
like our D&D characters, we are also gonna feast.
Yeah.
Feast.
So, a quick little break.
Break time. Be back in a bit.
And just
Welcome back. Break time is over. We had turkey
Yeah.
legs. You scoot in again. You're too far again.
Yes, I am, aren't I?
Then we'll all get close together.
Sweet.
All right, Mr. DM, what are we doing?
It's raining.
you guys, no, those are waves. You guys just got done with a massive battle and everything. And how is everybody doing? Like health-wise and stats and spells? I know Edmund could use a good rest.
I could also use a good rest. I'm at 7 out of 19.
All right. Well,
I feel fine.
So that battle was like day 5, right?
yep.
Okay.
Yep. So you guys have 5 days left of your journey. Who knows what's gonna happen, right?
So
So Captain Lothar's gonna be like, I think we could use a good rest. After a battle like that, we could really regroup ourselves. And as you guys were fighting, he noticed, and the fog had started to dissipate a little bit, and he could see the silhouette of this island in the distance since he was kind of navigating and dealing with the boat. And he's like, would you guys want to beach our boat for a while and just take a quick little rest and see if we can recoup ourselves before the rest of this journey?
there's a small island here?
Yep.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, there's just like, there wasn't, it was just too foggy.
Got it.
And now you can kind of see the silhouette. There are like, as you can see, it's hard to tell, but there's like little crashed ships and stuff, like from people who have traversed this before, ill-prepared.
I don't know. We could take.
What
let's take
time?
a rest.
What time is it?
I
right now?
need.
Midday.
It's about, because you guys woke up, that happened if you just woke
right,
up. So it's like, it's still
right.
morning even.
Still morning.
Yeah. That battle probably lasted like an hour, so.
Shit.
I could use a short rest, personally.
Yeah.
Okay, and do you remember, Jordan, getting spells back? Is that a long rest only?
Depending on the character. So
Depends
click
on
on
the
your if
character?
you click
Yeah,
on that
does it
little
say?
the little fire at the top.
Oh, it'll tell me? Okay.
Click on short rest.
My stupid stylus.
To regain health is a long rest.
No, you're in health. So
you, get,
yeah.
you get hit die, right?
So yeah, you get hit dice. So you have
Yeah, 2d8.
yeah. That's
So-
since we're level 2. So you can expend as many
What
as
is
you
this?
want.
Hit die.
Yeah, so you can choose how many hit die you want. If you want to use so we're all level 2.
Yeah.
You have a hit die of a D8.
Okay.
So you'll roll your D8 and you add your Constitution modifier. You can spend 1 or you can spend 2. When you
Okay.
if you spend both of them, you only get half as many back when you take a long rest.
Yeah, Edmund didn't take any damage that
this
battle,
one right
so
here.
he's good.
This
I mean, he used a couple spell slots, but
13.
he's fine.
Oh, sorry, +1. Sorry. So you roll your D8 +1. That's how much health you get back.
What does the 13 mean?
That's you have a score and you have your modifier.
Okay.
Your score is just like when Cody rolled
Yeah.
and made Sabet.
So yeah, and so
Oh, okay.
so if I gave you an item that was like a +1 to wisdom, you would add that to the base, and
Okay.
then like that might, right? I think, or
Well,
it's
this
a-
is-
there's
this-
there's different ones.
This
There's-
is just his normal stats.
yeah. So there's things you can do to boost your base abilities, and there's things that like decrease your base abilities.
Yeah.
But then there's also things that boost your modifiers or decrease your
Yeah.
Cool.
modifiers. So it's just like
When
it's
we
like a
level
big
up,
math.
when we
thing.
level up, these numbers will go up, and these ones will only go up when you go from an odd to an even number, I think, or something like that. So right now it's like this is at a
Yeah, so
Is that-
if that went up to
so
13,
from
I
odd
would. Yep.
so from odd to even, this will go to 2, but this one's to 13. This will still be a +1.
Okay, cool. That makes sense.
But you can do it on your phone or a tablet or whatever. It'll do it automatically for you. So did you spend hit die?
No, I didn't know what I was doing.
So you just say everyone do their sleep. Oopsies. And you can just roll your D8. 6 + 1, so you
7.
get 7 health back.
Yeah, I needed that much. Yeah. Cool.
8 + 3.
All right, so you guys gonna
You
kind
can
of
do-
beat yourselves
so
then?
that
That's what you're
there's
doing?
6 health. You
You're
can do
doing
another
your
one
best.
because you have 2 hit dice if you'd like.
Okay.
Or you could have done it automatically. Just
Oh.
turning on a dice there is what it's doing.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's up to you.
Well, I'll just.
So hit short rest, and then you can just do add your whatever you just rolled.
I do. Well,
You don't remember? Then just do the bottom there. I don't remember.
We are doing a short rest though, yeah.
can I do both?
You can do both. Yep.
Okay, and then just.
The
hit
only
short
the
rest?
only disadvantage you only get half as many back when you take a long rest. So if you have to get 2 long rests to get both of them back.
Okay.
It's not that big a deal. What it say in the bottom there? You didn't get any help?
Relevant abilities. No, because I didn't click that one.
Oh. No, just be hit dice, take short rest.
No, it doesn't. It just says relevant abilities.
Oh, well then let's do it again. It's not gonna hurt anything. Do another short rest. Let's see a short rest.
Cool.
Sorry, we're being slow over here.
No, you're good.
Yeah, take your time.
I just need to make
Oh,
sure I
didn't do
had
anything.
my
Cool. Well done.
No, okay. Well, then I'll just. So what do I do? Just roll a d8.
Roll your d8.
Okay.
Is it 8
8.
plus your
3.
so that's 11 extra points right now.
Yeah. So then I'll just.
Mine's a d12, right? I'm right for it.
There. That's better.
All right,
Did
you
you-
guys all rested up, or
Edmund didn't take any damage, did he?
nope?
Okay.
Yeah, he used a couple spell slots, but he's got a lot.
Ooh, shit. I forgot what it said. What's your constitution? If that were taking forever, we should have done this before. So that's 6. I'm at full health. Okay.
I think we're ready to go.
All right, awesome. All right, so you guys, as you guys take your short rest, you're kind of just like resetting everything. Captain Lothric was just kind of cleaning the ship as he's out there, just like cleaning things off and throwing things off the ship and stuff. He's kind of in love with the boat.
What'd
so
you
he's
say
like,
we call him earlier? Bitch boy?
Bitch boy. Yeah. Your mother is a bitch too. No, so you end up on shore, where you guys had just like shored yourselves up, and you've been resting and everything. Meanwhile, like the fog has cleared up as you guys have it took a couple hours. You guys have been there, so now it's kind of like midday, afternoon, looking at like 2-3 o'clock probably around that time if this world calculated time that way. But so you kind of notice as the fog clears that there is this kind of a cave system going on.
Oh shit, we're moving.
So there's you see like a little bit of an amber reddish glow going on inside of the cave, and it just is kind of, it feels okay though. There's nothing fearful about it. It just seems like this weird abandoned cave. Although you do notice the bones around and everything like that. You notice that there might be a creature living in here or something of the sort. However, when being here, it's like nothing feels threatening necessarily.
I might just sleep on the boat, guys. I don't know about you.
All right, back it up, buddy.
Go to the shady part of town. Like, let's not park here.
Okay, well.
Everything is, I mean, like, everybody roll an inspection check.
Inspection.
Yeah. Or not inspection, perception.
Perception?
Perception, that's what I'm
Perception? Oh, sheesh.
Ooh.
Oh, I rolled the wrong one. Thank God I rolled the wrong one. Okay, I wish I would have.
Yeah.
I'm fucking 6.
8.
Hold on,
Oh,
I can't read.
for everybody else.
I got 9. It's actually a 5.
9.
Oh my god.
Edmund and Lothric also both got 9.
Looks like okay. Let's go in.
Yeah. As far as you can tell, there's not a whole lot. Savet, you do notice kind of in the corner of the island, you were able to just kind of discern that there was another ship. You were able to see that distance. You guys see it on the map over here? Okay. There's a ship with a red flag, and you kind of notice that it has that little like blood drop symbol on it that you guys have all seen before. And recognize. You have a branding on your
Yeah, I
shoulder
do.
of that blood drop. So you recognize it deeply. And Savet, his character, and this isn't me telling you what to do, but this is kind of how
Yeah, no,
DMs
I-
tell the brain, you do like the actions.
Yeah.
So basically, Savet feels a strong urge to pursue this. This is something that you've acquired a strong group of people that you would like to eliminate this blood coven, or at least discover their purpose, things like that. So for Savet, this is a very driving point. Everybody else not necessarily has like a huge urge to do it. Edmund feels inclined to also inspect this because he, over your journals, you've told him about like the blood coven came to like attack the gnomes and things like that. So he does also have a distaste for these people who are slaughtering magical creatures.
Cool.
So he, and Edmund being the creator of a lot of these things, he feels a very strong urge to also defeat these people.
Do you tell us that you saw a ship?
Okay, well, I think we're ready to go.
Yeah, let's go in the cave, man.
No. I think we're ready to leave.
you don't want to go in the cave.
I'm like, I don't know what that red glow is. I don't, might as well just go. We got a long way to go yet.
No, we should stop and refuel. I seen something that's interesting.
Where's the motor?
Refuel.
We're gonna do what?
Lothar, what was the reason for stopping here?
Well,
Is this a regular stop to Braille? Braille?
Bales.
Bales.
Yeah.
Braille.
Growing up in a monastery, you don't always remember the names.
Yeah, I don't remember.
So he says, I'm not too familiar. We have plenty of small islands with caves on them and things of that nature. I mean, seeing the creatures that we just fought off, I don't suspect that people would be here unless they slayed a plethora of them or something of that kind. But to be frank, I don't know this island.
My journeyman, I have seen something of interest to me. Look at my tattoo, the one I was branded with as a child. I know we have a greater journey. That ship, it draws me in.
What ship?
The ship around around the corner.
What corner?
You all now see.
Oh, okay.
You do not have my
What
cat's
corner?
eyes.
Yeah.
My
What
cat's
corner?
eyes tell no lies. They don't lie.
Did he just rhyme? I just go to you and I go, did he just rhyme? That's my thing.
I don't think he knows what he's talking about.
Phil is now intrigued.
We're rhyming.
I think he's got the sickness. We should leave him behind.
I need to walk off the boat. I need a rest.
Edmund moves forward before you leave, and he puts his hand on your shoulder, and, like where the branding is, and he says, I feel your pain, Savet. Together,
There's no
we shall
pain,
inspect-
only vengeance.
I feel your vengeance.
He's just like,
I feel your vengeance, Savet. Together we shall explore this cavern.
Okay.
You hear Dewey a little bit squeaking from inside his robe.
Dewey, my only friend.
Stepping on my mic.
Dewey fall.
So
I will journey off the boat.
Well, Captain, the boat just got lighter. Should we just leave? We know where they are. We can always come back.
But I was like, yeah.
No,
Well,
I will.
seeing as that one killed the creature, with help of course, but he did do the final blow, and there was quite a bit of damage done by that wizard. I don't know if I feel comfortable leaving without them. Although this is his ship as well, so I can't rightfully leave.
Well, how about you stay here and repair the boat, and we'll go check out what's inside.
I would gladly oblige that order.
All right.
Fine, then we'll go with them.
Fuck. Damn it.
So you guys gonna inspect around at all?
Is the only way to the boat through the cave, or are we able to go over like the terrain and stuff? Like, is it like real jagged, and this is like the only?
You're trying to get to the ship, or are you trying to go? What do you like to this? to your boat or the ship?
I want to go to the ship. I don't want to go
ship?
in the cave with the glowing red.
Okay, sure.
Personally, I
Yeah,
want to
so
see
you
what's
guys can
up.
just walk right over to the ship. So you guys can walk over and see it. And
Well, did you guys want to walk into the cave?
What is it?
No.
Oh.
Well, I'm gonna be like, yeah, no cave. All right, we're gonna walk this way.
Is it a big vessel?
Yep, it's about the same size as your boat. It's kind of hard to tell.
Is there anybody on it?
I guess I spoiled it.
No, there's not.
No, from what you can tell, this ship has been docked, and there is nobody manning this ship.
Are there any cannons?
Everybody, whoever wants to, you can roll an investigation. You can
Okay.
roll perception.
Yes.
Things like that. So.
Fuck. I'm just gonna look at the ship. What is this? Investigation or perception?
Depends what you want to do.
I'm
Are
just
you
gonna.
just looking to see if you can see anything, or are you looking for anything specific?
I'll see what I notice.
Okay, perception.
Okay, so then 11.
Okay, 11. Anybody else?
I rolled a 9.
Yeah, I'm gonna come peek up on the boat, like real close,
Okay.
and like look on it. You know what I mean? I got these claws. I'm gonna look. 15 plus. I got a 19 for perception.
As you guys look into the ship and everything, you can see there are chains that are like small enough to fit like an average medium-sized monster or human or creature or whatever. A lot of them, and some blood and things like that. However, you see that there's no gear on the ship. There seems to be like a couple cloaks that have been left behind, things of that nature. But there is nobody there. But there also doesn't seem to have been any battle or anything of that kind. This seems to have been, and this is what Savet is noticing because he rolled really high. Everybody else kind of just sees a boat that's empty. Savet notices with like his keen sense and everything like that that there wasn't a battle that took place here. This was clearly a group of people on a boat who got off and went somewhere specific. This has been landed properly. There's no camp set up, anything like that. This seems to have been a very intentional landing.
Well, I don't know about you, but this is a free boat. Let's see.
It's a ship meant for detaining people and transporting them.
Can I do I find anything like any loot or anything around there at all?
What did you roll?
Oh, 9.
No. For you, it's, I mean, there's things there, but to you, they're useless, and you have no interest in, like, human clothes or Serdio apparel, things like that. Just, it's very, you can see, like, a lot of Imperial-type things coming from the land of Serdio, but nothing of interest to you. You have no interest in, like, faction members from such a coven.
I have no persuasion skill. Over here, like, I need to persuade. I've got +0. I want to go on the ship and inspect one of the cloaks.
Okay, go ahead.
Cool. What am I?
Roll inspection. Investigation, sorry.
13.
All right, so yeah, on the cloak you see it is very clean and taken care of. Everything that seems to have been around that area, like all the other cloaks and all the clothing, is very clean and sanitized. It's very well taken care of. Everything seems very orderly. Everything seems very like methodical, and everything seems planned. There isn't a lot of chaos around this.
Cool. I'm taking a cloak.
You're gonna take one.
I'm gonna take one.
All right, go ahead.
There's a blood coven.
Yep. So yeah, I guess I thought I said that, but maybe I didn't. It's a red cloak,
I assume.
and there's just on the back of the cloak there's a big golden embroidered like blood
Cool.
drop.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna take
I just
one.
know if it's like them or different creatures. Blood
Yeah.
cloak.
Cool. I'm like taking a cloak after sniffing around. I can't smell things, right?
Yeah.
Sure they do. My friends, I must explore this matter more.
What does that mean?
They don't know my
I can go in
story.
that cave.
The
You want to
emblem,
go in there?
That cave.
That cave?
the brand on my body. I was taken into a blood coven.
I'm going back to the notes.
They slayed my parents and they slayed my people. Many of them. Too many of them. 5. They slayed 5.
No, it says the notes.
No, it doesn't say that.
So the notes. 5.
5. I can count them. Wait, I have pause.
My charisma skill is +0.
Oh no.
Don't you know this?
Edmund? What's Edmund's?
Cool. I want to explore and see how they entered the cave, because I assume there's an entrance on their side.
From what you can tell, no. The island is kind of a sandy beach with lots of palm trees. There's a palm forest and everything, but it's not large. This island is not massive, so you can kind of
Is
see
it dark
end
in the
to end.
forest?
Into the forest? No, it's
okay.
very sparse trees.
Okay.
So
okay.
it's
So you
very-
can basically see almost all the way through to the other
Correct.
end of the island.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Edmund is also going to kind of chime in, and he's just going to say, well, my loyal followers and people here to help me, I have to agree with Savet. I've left my people in Gnomeward, and they trust me. But now I fear...
Edmund.
Hey,
Edmund.
Oh, what's going on? Oh, that's a fancy coat you got there. Oh, but anyway, I'm... All right. These people, have you told me they'd slay my gnomes? I can't in good conscience continue on unless they are stopped. They are too close to my homeland. I cannot leave my gnomes undefended.
We're like thousands of miles away. He thinks we're next door.
It's like, they're standing at the doorstep. Does he know? We've been on a boat for 5 days.
It's a very large ship, and I would imagine Their destination is not far away.
Let us burn their vessel.
Hey,
Let us burn it.
this scum shall fall.
Well, I have a tinderbox.
It's just like me and like I feel like I'm like.
All right, Edmund's just gonna cast a few fireballs.
Oh, I suppose that's better than me tinderbox.
Yeah.
They're trying to make a fire.
Just look for gunpowder and.
But I need you to aid me so I do not fall asleep. Will you hold me upright?
Just him like
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
I will hold you.
omnipotent power.
And he just starts to like waft fireballs left and right at like the boat, and it just starts to kind of burn. The sails have all burned
Sweet.
up, ropes, the cloaks that were on there. The ship is now like just smoldering. There's billows of smoke pouring into the air.
Perfect.
Where's
And
the overlay
Edmund's
for that?
Huh?
Where's your fire layer for that?
I didn't know this was happening.
That's all right. I'm just giving you shit.
unplanned.
I'm just giving you shit. I wanted to like just go light the gunpowder on fire and fucking haul ass and watch something explode.
Did it have a cannon?
That's good.
Okay.
Because A-Bar would be like, he would grab a cannon with no supplies. You just have the cannon, the steel cannon, no balls,
in it.
no gunpowder. Guys, I got a cannon.
Hey, Bar, do you have any? Okay, anyways.
Is there a lot of tracks? I'm assuming there's a lot of tracks.
Yeah, you can see that there's tracks. There's like
It looks like
yeah,
more
there's you can from what do a nature check or no
Perception?
no because I think nature has to do with tracking too.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure when I looked that up. So I would just do a nature check. Everybody do a nature check.
Okay. Everybody do a nature check.
Thank God. Damn it. Son of a bitch.
I have
19.
14.
7. Minus 1.
You got a 19?
Yeah.
What did you guys get?
I got a 14.
14?
7.
7? Okay. Edmund didn't roll very high either. So, but off of a 19, from Savette, what you can tell, you see about like the tracks of what seems to be about 8 or 10 people. You can't really tell for sure, but it looks to be about that. However, you see like 2 big, like just straight lines that appear to have been from like some sort of like wheel, just dragging through the sand, as though like somebody was carrying like or hauling something. And they go straight to the inside the cave, where the cave entrances become stone. And then after that, you can't see further.
How long have Savette and A-Bar talked before I started playing Savette? Like, do I know that A-Bar is trying to, like, regain family honor?
No, so far only Phil knows that.
Okay.
Because they had the conversation.
Okay.
But it's like a given that I just like want to be better
Okay.
type of thing.
Yeah.
It's like presumed.
Yeah, just like by your, okay, cool.
Kind of like, he has like, not an arrogance, but like I want to be the best personality.
Yeah.
So like I want to prove how strong I am all the time.
That's pretty much it.
My friend, I must explore this matter more. A-Bar. Also Phil. Yes, yeah, everyone. But I need you for this. Your strength, your prowess, your muscle. I need to go into the cave and see what's happening. Will you come with me?
What do I get?
What's in it for me?
A spoil of the treasures that lie within.
Deal.
Spoil?
Yeah.
A spoil of the treasures? Hey, he doesn't know how to talk. He's just never better.
Whatever the rotten food is.
Yes.
You get.
I thought he was gonna say. I thought he was gonna go for it.
All right. So
I'm
you
over
guys
there
can
like
come
checking
back.
how much money
Phil,
I have.
any protest or any?
No, I'm just gonna go.
Phil, you coming with?
I guess so. If we're all going to go.
I hear the reverberations of the cave sound really good when you sing.
Yes, Phil, think of the songs you can write from this grand adventure. It's going to be so.
Hey, Edmund, look over there.
So grand.
So grand.
Thank you, Edmund. Thank you.
Welcome. So, all right, without further ado, are you guys entering the cave?
Yeah, how big is like the entrance we're looking at?
It's like a 40-foot by 40.
Jesus Christ!
Kind of like a giant rocky mountainous hill. As you can see, each one of these squares is like 5 feet, and it just kind of goes.
Is it like
very
the
large?
water's going into the cave?
Nope.
Or, okay.
Nope. So there's no water going into it or
Like a
anything
dry
like
land.
that. and it doesn't like there is a red glow, but
It's probably dim.
it's dim. Yeah, it's not like there's this like ominous like glow coming out of
Yeah.
it where you're just like I don't want to go in there. It's just kind of dim. Like it like as far as you can discern, it's not that different than like ambient torchlight.
Sure.
So
Cool.
it's just darker red than light.
Before we go in, I want to grab a skull from
this pile?
from the various bones that are
Okay,
laying
yeah.
around outside the entrance.
Okay, sure.
Is it like human bones?
So most of it just it's from do a nature check. Sorry,
Nature or medicine?
nature. 'Cause
Well, it's just terrible out here. I got a 2.
you got two. From as far as you can discern, you don't know what animal. The bones have just been decrepit for so long. You're not sure what kind of animal they are. So it could be human. It could be non-human. It could be, for all you know, dragon. You don't know.
All right, I won't grab
He
it.
doesn't. He doesn't find a skull. He just finds like a femur. And like, I was like,
I
I
have
like
a
it.
skull.
A femur bone. This is from my enemies.
Yeah.
Femur bone. No, I'm not gonna grab anything then.
Anybody else ready to go in?
Yep.
Okay. We are swapping the entrance of the cave. I'm really glad I had that prepared. Like
Captain, how'd you get the boat in here?
I don't know. There you go.
perfect. Thank you.
I fucked him up.
Let me just
Captain.
prep a little bit before we go too deep, just
Captain,
so I
my
have
captain.
everything prepared.
What is that?
What is it?
Dead Poets
Is that is
Or what I say
Captain
is from a
Mike-
poem, but
where-
that's where.
Dead Poets,
yeah.
yeah, where they all stand on the desks.
Yeah.
I know it is from.
That movie's really fucking good.
I saw it like 2 times. I
probably-
think, when I was young.
I probably only repeated it because I heard it from Funhouse or something like that.
What?
I probably only know that just because I heard it from like a video I've seen, not like
Oh.
the actual
Yeah.
thing.
I'm all stuff here. I just want to be prepared so things can happen quickly. I'm not just like,
And then
hold on, I gotta check the turkey legs. Next battles.
Next
if
time
there are any.
we'll just do dwarven flatbread next time.
Well, that's why I thought these were gonna be easy. But... All right, couple more here.
I feel bad because you were like, he was like, let me plan this campaign. Oh shit, I gotta make you food. He texted me that yesterday.
It's all good. Okay. All right. So I think I'm ready. In fact, yes, I am ready. All right. So as you enter the cave, the wind is not that loud. There's no dripping.
gosh, it's really drafty in here.
Oh,
It's really loud. It's gonna be like subtle, maybe low wind. There we go.
It's very humid in here.
I go to the bathroom all of a sudden.
Let's
Do you still smell the lavender? Because it
what?
smells like shit in here.
Presentation's a freaking cool spell.
Is this the right song?
Yeah, do I still have that? No.
No, it wore
it's
off.
just like yeah.
Could you imagine that somehow like an advantage right now?
Yeah,
Just
like-
the lavender smell.
Because you can smell it. Oh, wait, I can't.
Forgot what song it is.
My laptop's freaking out.
Is this one?
Is it?
No,
Oh, there it
that's
goes.
That's too
The
loud.
bottom right. Oh, see, it goes red. The bottom
Yeah.
right. It's having bad internet connection.
Is it like your upload speed?
Yeah,
Okay.
which is Cody's upload speed technically, but yeah.
You're like, not mine.
Well, Renee's like streaming, so that's not the right song. Either that's too much.
Oh, all good.
My internet has been trash lately. Like, it's actually really bad.
Renee's getting like pissed off downstairs and she's just trying to watch something and it's just like dying.
buffering.
None of these songs are great, so we're just gonna listen to low wind sounds.
Low wind's cool.
All right, it's eerie in this cave anyway.
What about Homer Simpson lo-fi
Can't, like, see
YouTube run?
shit, really, can you?
I can see it.
I mean, you can kind of see it.
I mean, maybe I can add like an adjustment layer. Can I like
Let me turn it off.
just for a second? Yeah, just so I don't spoil anything.
One
I'm gonna
second.
try and turn the
One.
brightness up so you guys can at least see inside here.
It disappeared.
We're in a mystical realm.
We're just like it's yeah.
We're in the void. We're back in that white room.
void. Or like the void when in our dream. Remember?
Oh,
We
yeah.
turned around. It was nothing behind us. We turned back around. It was like, oh, you're just in the void. Cool. I punched Phil. You guys both wake up. Damn it.
All right, try it again now.
Brisbane, no.
See if it's better now.
I love Brisbane.
Yeah, that was an interesting encounter.
That was so great.
Still love the note.
Still have the note.
I still have the note here. You can read that while we're waiting. This is we did a one-off before, and then we left a note for somebody.
It was so funny. And then Cody dropped it on us from. Like,
Yeah, it was just out of nowhere.
My God. What's the context of this?
Oh,
You guys left this somewhere?
Yeah, so she
she tricked us into some.
we thought she was in a building, or that was her house.
Yeah, that was her house.
And
yeah.
then it turns out it wasn't her house. She was robbing the place.
Left a shitty note.
So then we left a note. And we're like, and then all of a sudden we came back and the guard found the note. And he's like,
there's the
we're like,
tavern.
we weren't here. And he's like, well, then what explains this?
Yeah,
He
right.
puts out the note and we're like, oh,
It's not my handwriting.
All right, that's much better. It's way easier to see. Perfect. All right, so you guys enter the cave.
Oh,
From what
sweet.
you can
Yeah, it
tell,
looks way
you can
different.
see the ambient glow coming from two different directions as you see this cave split off into two different ways. The cavern narrows quite a bit, so now you're looking at, like, as you enter further in, the cave kind of comes downward at an angle into these two tunnels. Each tunnel is probably about 15 feet tall, but it's only about 10 feet wide, so they're not super wide tunnels. However, you see the ambient glow coming from both directions. There you go. There's a low, subtle warmth coming from inside of there, and from each direction you can't discern anything distinct either way. But other than that, like, there's a gentle wind, but air is mostly very still. So it's kind of like a musty, like, cave. There's not a lot of moss or vines or anything like that, which is a little odd. But from what you can tell, it just seems like a normal cave other than the glowing.
Got it.
You're able to do investigation checks or anything you'd like at this point.
Yeah, where are the tracks leading? Specifically, like the wheel tracks.
Or do we see any tracks? Because he said it goes to rock.
Oh,
Once,
yeah, I
once
suppose.
you kind of, yeah, it's you can do an investigation check.
Yeah, I
or
want to look. I want to see
a
if
nature
I see
check.
any-
Sorry, nature check.
God damn it. I got an 8, so I didn't do anything.
Yeah, you don't see anything. It's mostly just stone, things like that. I mean, there's dust, I guess, but there's not a whole lot of things that are easily trackable at this point.
okay. Is it? Did you say it was dark in the cave, or no? Or
It's dark. It's you can see,
okay.
but it's like dim.
Oh, I have night vision. Am I able
think
to?
Phil does as well.
yeah, I
Yeah.
do too. That's why I didn't know. Can that work right now?
Yeah,
or-
so
okay.
basically, for how you're seeing things, it just seems like normal lighting. I mean, like if you were like in here right now.
Okay.
So it's just everything's pretty visible. There's not like a lot hidden to the eye.
Okay. Well, do we notice that it branches off like that, right?
But yeah, you see both caves.
Okay, we see both.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So this is just daylight shining through, and
Oh.
then, like a daylight doesn't stretch past, and this is just that warm ambient red that kind of comes both ways.
Okay. So the red comes from both sides.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a glow here and a glow
Yep.
there.
My companions, I have a strong urge to go left.
Okay. Well, let's get it a little closer at least, and let's like look down both halls for a second.
Sure. I will sneak up to the right on the right cave just to double check.
On the
Like,
right cave,
Yeah,
over
like
here.
yeah, like right
So
there. Just
you
peek
guys
around the
are all
corner.
moving forward. Avar kind of enters a little bit. Edmund kind of takes up the back. Phil, where do you want to be?
Yeah, I'll be like right here. Yeah,
Okay.
I can-
And so, did you want to be like in the middle? Or
I
did you
want
wanna-
I want to be being a douchebag and be like
I'm just
like
going.
a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not going, but
But you're further
walking
down.
and then
yeah.
pausing. Yeah.
You're further down that like.
What
Are you
do
sure
I-
we're not going to?
Yeah,
What do I
exactly.
see down here?
You can roll perception.
Ah, shit. It's too dark. You mean fly goes in your eye. 10 plus I guess 3. 13.
Down this pathway, you don't really see a lot. You see some like glowing red crystals. That's kind of creating this ambient light, just like little tiny fraction of crystals that are like stuck into the walls and a little bit on the sides, letting off an ambient glow. But past that, the cave kind of curves, and you can't see much past that.
Okay.
I don't see anything over here, so I will go back and I will follow Savet.
You guys
Okay.
are just
Yeah.
gonna
So then we'll
follow
just
along?
follow Savet. Yeah.
All right. So as you guys are kind of prancing along here.
Oh wow, we're facing through the wall.
Suffocation. Minecraft suffocation.
So it's kind of a long tunnel. So as you can tell, each one of these squares is about 5 feet. So you guys just traveled, like-
Was there like red crystals in this?
Yep,
tunnel?
so right here, there's like a little red crystal. You guys did notice
Okay,
that as you
yep.
passed by as well. And you feel free to stop me at any time. I'm assuming you guys are walking.
Yeah.
If you're not
we're just kinda
saying
walking.
anything.
Yep.
So as you kind of come around this corner, do you want to stop before you go into this opening, or do you want to just go in?
No, I want to stealth on it.
Okay.
I want to like sneak up and be real.
It's hot on the side.
Is it like?
What?
There's like a light at the end of the tunnel, I assume.
Yep, you can see a big ambient glowing light from
Okay.
inside of this room.
I want to sneak up and just, I guess, investigate.
All right, roll
just to
stealth.
see what's... 20.
20. All right, yeah. So go ahead and stealth on in. I'm gonna scroll over just a bit, just so you can see the room.
Cool.
But we're still outside of it, right?
Yep, you guys are still outside.
I'll
of it.
just move us back for
Oh yeah, go
a
ahead.
bit. Yeah.
So Savet, you kind of stealth, and then like, where do you anywhere specific you want to go now that you have a better view of the room?
Yeah, I want to go left, up like sort of behind that rock. Is there anyone in here, I guess, is the question.
No. So I mean, roll a perception.
No, you don't see anyone.
16.
From what you can tell, nobody is in here. It seems pretty vacant. There's no noise or anything coming from the room.
Okay. I don't see any like booby traps or anything.
Nope.
Like, okay, cool. I want to go in.
Okay.
And I want to approach whatever that strange thing is.
The crystals.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you approach them, these crystals are large. They're about like 10 feet in height, and they're kind of like going out in jagged directions. They're just red, glowing crystals. As you approach them, you kind of feel this oppressive aura, as like it just like feels heavy on you. There's like an intimidating feeling about it.
Antidepressants.
Go ahead and go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw, or not saving throw, just Constitution check.
Oh no. 13.
15? All right, yeah, so you're fine. As you approach these crystals, like you do, like I said, you do feel that oppressive force, but you kind of shrug off any type of intimidation that you feel from it. However, there is like a throbbing, like magical force that, like when you're standing next to it, it just like you just hear this like low hums.
Cool. Edmund, are you familiar with... Edmund, come here.
I'm coming.
Maybe I should be yelling in the cave.
Yeah, we'll just come up.
Your stealth, so I'll assume that you whispered it. So
We'll just kind of
We,
walk in.
it's stage whisper.
yeah, stage whisper. There you go. So
Hey! These crystals.
Edmund's gonna make an Arcana check here, which is intelligence. I didn't roll very well. So Edmund kind of looks upon it, and he reaches his hand out. He doesn't touch it, but he reaches his hand out, and then he has to make everybody who's around it. You guys are pretty far away, so you're fine. So he succeeds. So he's just gonna put his hand near it, and he's just gonna kind of feel that like arcane energy just like throbbing from it, and he just kind of like closes his eyes. I have no idea. I've never seen such a crystal before.
I want to be like Phil, and I want to walk over to the other next entrance or the next cave over there,
Walk over to the other side.
just so I can peek into it, see if
Yeah,
anybody else be on the lookout.
Okay.
I know. I'll come with you.
Okay. And you guys are just on the lookout. You're not
Yeah,
like, you're not
yeah,
trying
yeah.
to inspect. You're just looking.
I'll inspect. What do I see down here?
Not much. I mean, it's just another bendy cave of like distorted light, things like that. So it's just same that you've kind of been seeing in the previous hallway. There's nothing. You don't hear anything. You don't sense anything. There's no smell other than like the musty cave smell.
Blech.
Yeah, it just smells old in here. Like
Ugh, I wish I could smell the lavender again.
It smells like Edmund.
Edmund kind of
Like
looks,
Edmund.
Edmund kind of looks over. He's like, "Would you like to smell the lavender?"
No, I'm good. Thank you.
I like smell the roses. He said smell the lavender.
Okay, suit yourselves.
Does a huff on himself.
All right, make a religion check, Sebastian.
You're gonna see how religious you are.
Oh, shoot.
It should be like fourth from the bottom.
Oh, I got a
Skills.
19.
Ooh, nice.
Plus anything or no?
Well, it's an 18 plus 1.
Oh, nice.
18 plus 1. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. So when you're kind of like near it, you get this like sense all of a sudden, like it just like that oppressive force and everything that was there before. Though you shrugged it off, you hear kind of like a chanting behind this crystal, and immediately you get a vision. So in this vision, like everything kind of like zooms out from you and like but zooms into the crystal at the same time, and you just feel kind of sucked into it. You see like a hellscape as you've entered it. There's a burning land that's just like full of ashen creatures and bones and creatures that are just like look like they died mid-reached for safety, and they're just like turned to ash and they're burnt crispy crust. And as you see, that was funny, yeah. But as it like kind of like zooms over this like far plain, the fire intensifies and you feel the heat in real life. Everyone around you can see you sweating profusely. And as you approach, you just start to sense this overwhelming, throbbing feeling of oppressiveness from this giant monstrosity creature that's just black in silhouette as you just hear this really, really low.
Wait, like the cackle from like Samurai Jack, like
Super, yeah.
you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Yeah, you basically hear a really low rumbling like laugh just to himself. And then as it like kind of like goes in, you see two eyes open up from the silhouette, glowing red, and it like thrusts you back out of the crystal. And for you, you realize my note cards.
You don't go to church enough.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Like, I better go back to the monastery after this.
Get right with God.
I want him to open his eyes like, oh my god, that's horrible. And Abar's like, yeah.
Ah, pretty colors.
Give me a second.
I wanted a flaw for Abar to be every time he saw red, he had to roll to see if he raged. And then if he raged from
This
seeing,
cave would suck.
if he
Yeah.
rolled from, it would be like a one-time thing. If he succeeded, it wouldn't happen for like a bit. But if you raged from seeing red, he'd attack anything he saw.
Oh, that's funny. He's a bull. Yeah, that's good.
But I thought the dopiness of like being attracted to girls was funnier for Cody to write. Oh, Bruce Wayne.
Still gets me. I love you, Bruce Wayne. She's trying to kill us. Oh, I still love her.
I was drunk. You'll forgive me this time, I swear. Oh, my eyes.
I don't know.
How tall is Phil?
Phil is like,
Is he a small guy?
he's like 6 foot something. He's like 6'5".
Was Abar? Jesus.
7'11".
Really?
I wrote him 7'11",
7'11".
and he's insecure about it because he's not 8 foot. Kind of like how Jordan's insecure about it because he's not 6 foot.
I was like, are you writing me right now? What's going on
Hey,
here?
please, without reading this past this just a bit.
Oh, he's 6'2". My bad.
This is what you know of that creature.
Oh shit.
You can share it or you can withhold it yourself if you want to, but that's what you.
Also, yeah, if anybody wants to give a note to the DM, like I want to do this action without telling anybody, you can do that too.
Yeah. So if you want me
to
to
be
hand
real
you-
sneaky.
I can hand some note cards.
Well, it's just it's just like
Take some, pass it around.
if you want to be like, hey, I want to write some stuff in my journal.
Or like steal stuff.
Yeah, or steal something.
I don't
Like I
really
want to
know.
steal. I want to steal something from a bar, and you put in a note
Ah.
in between you two. You just
I guess that would make it easier for you to play the character then.
Yeah.
'Cause, like, yeah, okay,
Yeah.
cool. My companions, this place is not safe. But I feel that we should venture more away from this crystal. Abar, what do you see?
There's a bunch of rocks.
Rocks is good enough. Phil, what do you see?
I'm looking
A
back.
bar's ass.
I'm looking back where we came, so nothing. Same as A-bar.
I thought you were looking this way.
Let's venture more into the cave.
It cuts the fill. It's just like A-bar's butt. It's like,
Always, every time.
it echoes in the cave.
It's so hard to do this backwards like this.
Oh, sorry.
You're fine.
It's like, dude.
Oh, this cave goes and
Jesus
goes.
Christ, dude.
So we
Okay.
are like here.
Oh, yeah, where do you want to put us?
Yeah, right there.
Okay.
Feel lost in the cave.
You can kind of see another Y in front of you.
Okay.
The road splits again.
What do, straight ahead, not the left.
Yeah.
What do we see? Is it just,
I'm gonna
You
peek
see-
around him. And
yeah,
do
you
like
kind of
look.
see like the glowing crystal. I mean, I don't really want to spoil what's over there.
Cody's like, fuck her, you went the wrong way.
Okay. No, you're fine. But so you can kind of see like there's an opening up here.
Sure.
So you guys are up here. But you can see that over here there's an opening. Down here it's very, very dark.
Can I see in that darkness, or is it too dark?
You can make out the terrain, but you don't necessarily
It's just
see
a-
any. It's also
a
just
hallway.
a long hallway, so
Okay.
you don't necessarily see anything specific. You also don't see this.
See what?
Yeah.
This other room.
All right.
This is a dark place. I don't
Clearly.
I feel uneasy.
It seems that
I can barely see.
yeah, there's something about.
You're probably
this
just like
place.
banging your head on.
Oh, dark as demonic. Gotcha.
There's something about this place that's unsettling. But I feel that it's important that this ends. Something is calling me to destroy it.
Okay, then what's...
Wait, that was Edmund saying that?
So then, Edmund, which way is this feeling calling you to go?
Typically, I like to rely on Dewey for these sorts of ventures.
Great.
He just holds his hand out, and
He's
Dewey
like,
just
"Oh,
kind of
great."
like Dewey just kind of runs out on his paw, squeaking a little bit, and he says, "Dewey, would you mind scouting ahead and seeing what's best for us?" He squeaks and just kind of runs off. He runs off this way, and kind of comes back again and like tells Edmund. Just squeaks and looks at Edmund and cocks his head to the side and like crawls back into his jacket. Edmund kind of looks at you guys. And
What do you tell you?
I think we should travel into the next opening.
So straight ahead?
Yep.
Okay.
That's water. It's not showing up well because I had to adjust the brightness. But
Oh, all good. All good.
It'll just be like that.
another,
was staring at the wall.
another large crystal. As you guys walk into this room, you kind of see the ceilings are higher in these openings. By the way, it's probably more like a 30-foot opening. So it's a large cavern as you walk into them. This pool of water is like 40 feet across, something like that. Or not 40 feet.
30?
30 feet
Close
across,
to
yeah. So it's about 30 feet across, and this time like the crystal's kind of like sitting in the water, and there's like a nice reflection of it as the ambient light kind of is amplified by
And
the
is it like?
reflection.
I want to go investigate the water.
Let's get the water.
Yeah. Does it go? Is it just like a pool of water?
Yep.
Or can I definitely tell it goes like down deeper into
It
it?
doesn't seem to be moving.
We're not moving, but just like it's like an underwater cavern underneath it. Can I see that?
It's deep water. It's probably about like 10 feet deep, but the lighting from the crystal kind of shows you that it is just like a solid bottom. There's not doesn't appear to be any like.
Sure. I want to go to the crystal and look at it, and then look at the last one.
Okay.
Like, do I notice anything about it?
You feel make a Constitution saving throw.
Abar goes into a rage.
Just run away.
Constitution
Yep.
saving throw.
Yep.
It's
You're right there.
down here.
Oh, saving throw.
I'm kind of doing this wrong. I feel like it should probably be Wisdom actually, but I'll
We
just
can do
do. I'll
Wisdom.
just be for consistency's sake. I'll keep it Constitution.
Good, because that would have been bad. 11.
11. All right, you succeed. So you feel this like overwhelming oppressive force again. You're able to shrug it off. It doesn't feel like it's controlling you by any means or anything like that, but it is just like a throbbing. And as you've gotten like further into the cave, it kind of like is a little more frequent. But you wouldn't know because you didn't touch the other one, I guess. So that was kind of irrelevant. But so for you, it just is like a really like kind of like a little quick pace, like throbbing feeling.
How big is it? How big is this thing?
I'm trying to remember what I said about the last one. I think I said it was like 10 feet tall.
Is there any like
Yeah.
anything I could see I could like break off and keep as like a souvenir?
It's pretty consistently shaped. I mean, you
Oh,
can
sure.
see like it's a solid form. It's just like a big crystal. There's not really any like
Not like a
crackle
jet, okay.
pieces. Yeah.
fine.
I mean, you could try and break a piece off.
Sure. If there's like a piece that I saw that looked weak, I would.
Yeah. There's like smaller crystals
Yeah,
jutting out
that's
of it.
my
But it's,
idea.
yeah, so it's like the main giant one, a few big ones, and then like a few like small
Sure.
ones kind
I'll
of
try to break
branching
one of
out.
the small ones off.
You want to break one of the small ones
Yeah.
off? Make a strength check.
Sweet. Nice.
Nice.
18.
18. All right. So yeah, as you snap it, you kind of feel like this like big flash feeling around you. Make a religion check.
Oh, sweet. Test my virginity.
Not a virginity check.
Oh, yep, still a virgin.
Still a little bitch.
Ooh. 8.
8.
Yeah.
So you feel like it feels familiar, but you don't know why.
Okay.
What have you done?
What would you call this thing I have now?
Just call it like a chaotic crystal.
Chaotic crystal.
Yeah.
Oh,
And when you did
wonderful.
so, you did see like a fracture kind of like hairline down like the whole base of like the entire structure.
Shit.
Also, Savette just asked you a question.
What?
I said, what have you done?
It looked pretty. I did write it down here.
I don't understand.
Neutral bomb.
Abar,
Oh no,
Abar.
I know.
Abar, why are you just breaking random things?
Well, we're here to fuck shit up, aren't we?
What did you experience? Anything odd when you did this?
I like breaking things. I experienced fun.
You experienced fun. What is this fun?
Does anything happen when he breaks it off? Other than
he
just the
feels
hairline?
something, but you guys just kind
Okay,
of see like a
yeah.
flash and like a hairline crack just trickle down the entire structure.
Are you bringing that with us?
Yeah, why not?
I don't think it's safe.
It smells safe to me.
Listen, my understanding of this crystal, it's a dark energy. It's the crystal of the... I had to look real quick. Also, no cards. It's an evil god. The energy in these crystals is evil. I don't know that you should bring it.
Ooh, why? What's it gonna do?
It's just the energy that is evil, sir.
I pocket it.
Boxer.
I just kind of throw my hands up like, oh.
Well, I'm taking it.
All right, well.
So that can you specify maybe what you know of this crystal?
No, I don't know too much. It does not feel right, though.
Well, what
If
do
you must bring it, you shall, but I will be wary of you.
Fine by me.
Yeah, he's fine with it.
Okay, well, are we going to destroy this crystal then? If it's evil, should we let it exist?
It's been-
Oh,
he is,
you said the
he is
crystal's
very
evil.
large.